Today we're breaking down inequalities, how to solve them, and how to graph them so they actually make sense. An inequality is like an equation's flexible cousin. Instead of saying two sides are equal, it tells you that one side is greater than, less than, or maybe greater than or equal to the other. Let's start with a simple linear inequality, like 2x plus 3 is less than 11. We solve this just like an equation. First, get the x by itself. Subtract 3 from both sides. We get 2x is less than 8. Now divide both sides by 2. X is less than 4. To graph this on a number line, put an open circle at 4, because x is not equal to 4, and shade everything to the left, because x is less than 4. Here's a super important rule. If you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number, you must flip the inequality sign. For example, if you have negative 3x is greater than 9, divide both sides by negative 3. Now you flip the sign, so you get x is less than negative 3. Next, compound inequalities. These use the words and, or. For example, 3 is less than x, and x is less than or equal to 7. This means x is between 3 and 7, including 7, but not 3. On a number line, you'd shade the region between 3 and 7, with an open circle at 3 and a closed circle at 7. With or, you're combining two separate solution sets, like x is less than negative 1 or x is greater than 4. You graph both parts, and the shading goes out in two directions. Now, absolute value inequalities. Absolute value measures distance from 0, so it's always non-negative. If you have absolute value of x minus 2 is less than 5, that means x is within 5 units of 2. We split it into two inequalities. X minus 2 is less than 5, and x minus 2 is greater than negative 5. Solve both, and you get negative 3 is less than x, and x is less than 7. That's a compound inequality, and you can graph it as a segment between negative 3 and 7. If the absolute value is greater than a number, you'll usually get an OR inequality, with two shaded regions on the number line. Want to turn lessons like this into your own animated explainer videos? Head over to vidfactory.ai and start creating clear, simple videos in just a few clicks.